Hello, my Aries friends. Elsie here to give you a reading for the week ahead. And I'm just going to say it's not by choice. The life of an energy reader, y'all. So I am doing private readings, catching up on those tonight. So those of you who are Aries and are waiting for your personal reading, it is coming tonight. But you know what? I couldn't connect during the personal reading, so I was having a really hard time. You know why? Because I had a tinnitus sound in my ear. So for those of you who suffer from tinnitus, just know I'm not diagnosed. But for those of you who suffer these tinnitus-like symptoms, it would be like a ringing or a screeching in the ear. That's what happens to me when I'm supposed to read now. So I tried to ignore it. I tried to do my work. Y'all, life of an energy reader. I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm here to do a reading for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I don't know why. There is some information that you need, and Aries, you shook me loose. Yeah, I was in my energy trying to do my own thing, and the collective is waiting for a message. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give the collective Aries their message. I feel like there is, I feel like everything that goes along with the message is the message, Aries. So what I'm feeling, my feelings right now as I'm shuffling here is that, yeah, come on, I'm really waiting. I'm waiting for some direction. Now, that being said, please know that this is a general reading. Please look below in the end of the description field and you will see what that means. This may not be your reading. Please do not make any life choices or huge life changes based on a general reading. If you want an energy reading based on your particular energy, please look in the description field because you can connect with me. If you're outside of Canada, you can go to WISIO. If you're inside Canada, just email me, okay? And Canadians, yes, I do have a lot on the docket. So I'm sorry if you're waiting and your reading is late. Canadians are keeping me busy. Okay, so here we go. And American, and honest, to be honest, it's Canada, it's the US, it's New Zealand, it's Ireland, it's everywhere. So thank you so much, Aries and cross watchers, for supporting me that way. If you do, your energetic support would be lovely. If you would hit that thumbs up, that would be great. Okay, so we have trust and delight. That's what we're starting with here, and I feel like somebody here. Yeah, I feel like something has happened here. I feel as though trust. I feel like someone is absolutely trust and delight. Somebody is delight. When I see delight and I see this bird, the bird is in its element. The bird is in its element, and it is as brightly colored as the situation they're sitting in there. You can see, right? So it's almost like the bird has more colors on it than the universe does. So I feel like this delight is coming from the soul. I feel like somebody who decided to trust their intuition is going to have something come at them that is going to cause great delight. Aries, I think that's you. I think that you have been waiting on some sort of reprieve is the word I want to use. We have reprieve. Let's just keep going here with these oracles from Denise Lynn. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Let's keep going here. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please give us more information about the current energies. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, what is the collective energy, please? Thank you. All right, so we have diligence and courage. Okay, yep, something is up, Aries. Diligence, courage, trust, and delight. Somebody made a move forward, Aries, and I think it's you. Yep, you made that move forward. You know, that one, that hop that we've been talking about, that you wanted to take, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I think that's what's happening here. I think you took the leap. Yes, somebody is trusting in delight. Aries, I feel like you've been fooled. And I feel like you have to trust that there is delight. Delight's not just a word, Aries. That's what I just heard. Delight is not just a word. It's a feeling. Yeah, it's a vibration. And I feel like because you are trusting in the universe here, I feel like you're trusting nature. I feel like you're trusting science, trusting nature. I think that you are, the universe is saying, look, trust me, I know what you need. It will lead to delight, Aries, but I feel like right now you feel like you're really deep in confusion. Yeah, I feel like you're hiding maybe. Right now I feel like there's silence because I see, although this bird has the delight of being in these beautiful surroundings and being by itself and doing the things, the intuitive things that birds will do, I feel like you're still struggling with trust, because I think for the longest time, Aries, what's going on here is you have been living in distrust. People have really screwed you over and in the past, and you don't want to do this all over again. Truth just popped out. I feel like you're soaring, Aries, but you don't see it yet. I feel like it's because you're above the clouds. Maybe you need to get below the clouds a little bit. Like, metaphorically, maybe you need to get below the clouds. Maybe you're too high up. Like maybe you need to look at it from a different perspective. Because I feel like the diligence that you've been using to trust in this delight that's coming, I feel like it's taken a lot of courage, because you haven't had a lot of this kind of energy in your life, have you? You have not had the energy in your life of, here it is. Here's your happily ever after. Go for it. It's all yours. And you don't trust it. You're trying to have courage, diligent courage that happens day after day as you talk yourself in and out of things. That's diligent courage. We have somebody who has truth here. So I think after thinking this over with diligent, courageous, delightful trust, Aries, look at you. That's not the confusion I was seeing last week or the week before. Look at you. Somebody did it. They made a big move. Yep. Look at that. That's the one that flew out on the floor. Yeah, somebody is being adventurous. Aries, you're doing the fire sign thing. I don't think you were before, to be honest. I don't feel as though you were being honest with yourself. It felt like you wanted to go and you couldn't go, and you weren't being honest with yourself. Okay, you know what? We're going to go to Denise Lynn's other deck here. This one is the Sacred Traveler. One of the very first decks that I purchased, and it is as beautiful and energetic as any of them. I love Denise Lynn's Oracle. Okay. There we go. Distant Thunder. You're about to clear the air. Look at that. You are about to clear the air with somebody about something. Distant Thunder. I think this person feels you coming. Now, that is significant, because if someone feels you coming, that means your person is either very psychic or very vibrational, or feels vibrations in the earth, possibly. Yeah, this person's vibrational. So I think they're either probably an earth sign or a water sign, or they could be both. But I feel like with this person looking into the distance, I feel this person sees on the horizon that there could be a tower on the way, right? And, but this person doesn't seem scared. No, she doesn't look scared. She's actually kind of watching how close it's getting moment by moment. And she isn't scared. She's not scared of it. But there's thunder and lightning in the distance. There's rumbling. Aries, there's rumbling. And the woman on the card, whether it's a woman or not, it could be a male. It could be it looks female from behind, but it could be divine feminine or divine masculine energy. Fit that shit where it works for you, please. All right, we've got Ascending the Mountain. Keep going forward. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Distant Thunder, and keep going forward. You are going forward to something. There's some changes afoot. Yes, there are. I see why I'm here now. Abundance is pouring into your life. Wow. Wow. Infinite abundance. Infinite, what does that word mean? Might want to Google that and just kind of pick it apart. That means forever and then some. Yeah. Wow. Abundance is pouring into your life. You have made some sort of decision over the weekend, I feel. Some sort of big decision over the weekend. And I was going to get up and do a weekend read, but I ended up feeling a little bit under the weather, so I didn't. Nonetheless, I feel better, and I'm here for this read. So, so what we have here is infinite abundance. Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Okay, so that makes sense, because I feel like what happens here is like there has to be trust. There has to be happiness out there somewhere. Not just happiness, but delight. And then when you get diligently courage, you go into solitude, I feel. Yeah, you go into the solitude like this bird. And that's what's here, solitude. In silence, peace prevails. And I feel like that's the place you are at right now, Aries, that you're... I feel like, okay, this I feel like was the bridge that happened over the weekend, y'all. I feel like here is this is really recent past energy, and this is really recent future energy. We're going to look at some tarot for the center because something's up. What is going on? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're interested in getting a reading with me, y'all, if you're outside of Canada, please go to WISIO, WISIO.com. The link is in the description. Email me if you need one. Canadians, just email me, Elsie@10ofcupstarot.ca. All right, so we have a very fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Well, there is a full moon in Taurus coming up, I believe. The fiery climax is approaching. It says here, full moon in Aries. So I think it possibly could be with the Taurus Aries, because this moon is going to be in Taurus and it says full moon in Aries. So I feel like it could be you connecting with someone who is of an earth nature. It says your commitment is being tested. Interesting. Your commitment, Aries, is being tested. Very cool. Your commitment. That says first quarter moon. That's what that says. Okay, I'm just going to get a couple that are... Okay, first of all, let's take a breath, because my energy just got really scattered for a second. I felt like things were flying out. And okay, so that's how you're feeling. Things are really scattered for you. Yeah, those are your feelings I'm feeling. Something is really feeling scattered. You've never felt as unplugged from life and stuff and things and thoughts and you and everything, but you're kind of enjoying being unplugged. And I think that you need to find the balance in the silence, right? The solitude. You need to find abundance is pouring onto you or into your life. It says pouring into your life. And it shows you here in solitude. You don't even see this coming. Your back's to this. You don't see it coming, but Aries, I feel like whoever I'm connecting with, you've been listening all along. Whether you know that you're psychic or not, or whether you know that you're connected to the universe and you think these thoughts that you have are your own, I feel like you've been listening. All right, we have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. And then we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. What is this? Full moon in Capricorn, y'all. More earth energy. Okay. So let's take a look at... Oh, okay. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6. Oh, we got a place for 2 more cards. All right. So I've just been told, yeah, you got a place for 2 more cards. Hello. All right. Let's look at the soul's journey here. Let's pull a couple of these. Give us Aries energy. How's Aries feeling in the midst of all of this? Oh, thank you. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Did it at all? And once again, I say that I don't know if it's supposed to be this way, but all of these cards share colors, you can see. And I share colors with the indecision, which is interesting. Okay, so we have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. I think that's how you've come to the truth. We've got trust up here, diligence, and truth. So you are trusting that if you're diligently courage, that you are going to have the thing that you want. You are in indecision, but you are going to use your intuition rather than worry about what's going on. Then we have doubt. I realize the need to know all the answers. I realize I don't need to know all the answers. There we go. So I feel like there's doubt, there's indecision, and then, but in your imagination, it says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Okay, so I feel like you are probably working on you right now. Yeah, that might be why things are a little bit quiet here. Let's pull some tarot and see what else is going on here, and then we'll do some clarifications here. So we're looking for information for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I feel like there is something coming here, Aries. I feel like, oh, it's kind of cheesy, but I'm going to say it anyway, because like my guys are being cheese ball. You're not afraid of the storm because you are the storm, Aries. You are the storm, and no matter how quiet you keep it, you still are the storm, and that's your power. Your power is in the silence. When you are the storm, you know you're the storm. You have your confidence back, but you know that life is there for you, not in spite of you. So you're going to go into hermit mode, I think, in this solitude, and think about what you should do next. You're starting to trust your intuition. Yep, no more indecision. Okay, here we go. What's all this energy about here? Okay. Ooh. All right. And so we have the Ace of Cups, the Death card in reverse, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, there is about to be transformation in the way that you have felt about someone. So some of you have already gone through this energy. Some of you are about to go through this energy. The Ace of Cups, right, is the beginning of a kind of love you've never experienced, Aries. You've never experienced this kind of love from anyone in your life. No one has come close to giving you this kind of love, except for if you have children. Yeah, that kind of love. It's really deep, connective, amazing love like you would have with a child. So, but I see that something is about to be transformed in the way you feel about somebody. And right now is not the time. So universe is saying divine timing is in the reverse here. So if you are someone who is a fixed sign, if you are a Taurus, or I'm sorry, you are Aries, but what I'm saying is in your moon and rising sign, if you do have a fixed energy in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter sign, I feel like this is why the universe is in the reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse, not the universe. But I feel like that's why the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. So I feel, Aries, that you are probably have either Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius in your chart, or the person that we're talking about does. So I feel like that's the energies I'm picking up on. Energies of, you know what, I can't blow this. That's what I think that the death... Sorry, just listening. Yeah, thank you. I just heard that. I can't blow this. I feel, Aries, that you feel like you have one shot. And, you know, for all of you who are hockey fans, once was a man on this earth, and he was Mr. Gretzky Sr. And he said, if, you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Aries. So I think you took a shot, or you're waiting to take a shot. Yeah, I feel like you're waiting to take a shot, and I think that's you in the distant thunder. I'm just saying, the distant thunder your person is feeling is you, and I feel like what's happening here is you're being diligent with your courage. So with your manifestations, with your meditations, I feel like you really are connecting with the universe and listening, and I feel like you are about to transform some sort of love. What's going on here? Some sort of love. Okay, you were married. Okay, for those of you who weren't married, you were in a committed relationship. And some of you, not all of you, and it might be just a few of you, that I feel like, I don't feel as though that you gave up a marriage for, I don't think that you gave up a marriage to go to something else, is what I'm saying. What I feel like is, I feel like the love ran out. That's what I just heard. The love ran out. Love oh, y'all, oh my gosh. Okay, love keeps running dry. Every relationship you go into, love keeps running dry. Thank you, VJ. Oh, I love this. I love the tarot. I love this energy I'm in right now. I feel like it's somebody who's gone through a real dark night of the soul. Somebody here, Aries, whoever you are, I'm connecting with, somebody's gone through the dark night of the soul. And while that is happening, I feel like everything's on hold. You can see the reversals here, right? The universe is saying, okay, while you're in this energy of transforming the way you love, or we're going to help transform the way you love. This is a major arcana card. We're going to transformed the way that you love, and that's why it's not time to move yet. So for those of you who cross-watchers, if you're waiting on an Aries, that's why. They have not yet fully transformed, and the universe is giving them cues, letting them know that it's not time to see their person yet. So I feel like what's happening here is that there was a marriage or a deep connection, like a deep, when I say deep connection, in my mind's eye, I feel like it's somebody who's lived with somebody and had children with somebody. And, you know, it doesn't matter if you have the marriage license or not. You are a family if you have children and love each other for a long time. And I feel like somebody here is experiencing a detachment of that. And the reason I feel like the reason that the word I was given was detachment, because detaching from something is a lot harder than just leaving something behind. Because if this person, Aries, if you did have kids with somebody else or responsibilities elsewhere that you have to take into the next relationship, I feel like you are going to do that, and you're going to learn how to pour love into it. The reason I think that most things are in the reverse here, I feel like, first of all, that the marriage, love kept running dry. Yeah, you kept trying in the marriage, Aries, or the relationship, or whatever relationship it was you were in that you felt committed to somebody. I feel like you kept running at it with whatever you could. You know, I think you really tried hard. So bravo to you. And I feel like you want to tell somebody that, but I feel like you're listening to the universe right now, and the universe is saying, don't do it. Don't do it. The Knight of Swords is in the reverse here, and if you go in on that person, whoever it is, Aries, I think that if you just kind of, for those of you who are not in contact with your person, if you just roll up on them and knock on the door, please don't. Yeah, the universe, I don't have to tell you, the universe is telling you, don't do it yet. It's not time. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you are beginning to come forward into an energy of, maybe I'm not as wounded as I thought I was, that maybe it's time to take charge of my own life. And, there's only one wand left here, so you can drop those burdens. And, so pick up that wand, whatever the last decision is that you have to make in order to live your life the way you want to. Yep, manifest it, for sure. Manifest it with that wand. Okay, keep moving here. Oh, and there we go. So we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, the marriage did break up. You may have suffered a financial situation or a financial loss of some sort. But I also feel like you're healing. Yeah. So I feel like you suffered some sort of financial loss, but it really didn't matter because it seemed to be worth it to you to give up some of your finances in order to be able to love yourself again. I think that you are going to transform some sort of, I don't know if it's the way you love, Aries, or who you love, or the situation about love, but you are going to go at something so differently than you did before. I think you've had a realization, and I think that's why the Death card is in the reverse, because you haven't quite closed a chapter with somebody yet, but you're already in transformation mode. I feel your energy. You are transforming, and that's why this Wheel of Fortune here is saying, not just yet. You need to heal yourself, okay? So, infinite abundance and distant thunder. Tell me about that. What's the distant thunder? I'm looking here. Keep going forward and clear the air. Okay, so I feel like, Aries, that you are going to go forward to someone to clear the air. And it might be someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Distant thunder means that person feels you. And I feel like here it says ascending the mountain. So keep moving forward. I think there's still a lot of work you have to do. I feel like it's going to be a long climb to where you want to be, but look where you are now. Look where you are right now. Please turn around and look behind you to see where you've come from, and look at you now. Like, I'm so impressed. I'm very impressed. Yeah. Okay, so what do we got here? We have Knight of Cups. Distant thunder, someone's coming with love. I think that you are, I think that somebody is feeling you, Aries. I think you are thinking about going, sending in some love. I think that it's love energy that you're going to be moving forward with. Love energy. We have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Someone is making a decision to go a different way. Yeah. So I think that this Hierophant showing up is correct. I feel like the Two of Wands, you made your decision and you've decided that you got the world in your hands, that you can keep moving forward because there is love. Why? Because you love yourself. That's why. When you love yourself, you don't require the love or approval of those that are external to you. It's beautiful when it's heard because it's taken within the right intent, right? When someone says, gosh, you're just beautiful, you're handsome, you're pretty, you're lovely, whatever it is, it really is kind of beautiful to be able to accept that because you're confident enough within yourself that you look good or feel good. And just to hear somebody say it is kind of like, icing on the cake or whatever you like on the cake, whatever flavor of cake you like. Yeah. So infinite abundance here comes in your solitude. What's going on here? Oh, you're healing. The Star. Infinite abundance comes. It says infinite abundance is pouring into your life, Aries. You made a decision. Yes, hopes, wishes, and dreams. There they are. You know where your hopes, wishes, and dreams lie. You know where that is, and I think you're going there. We've got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is in solitude. So who is the King of Pentacles? Someone who is a hard worker, probably a business owner, someone who makes their own coins, someone who makes their own decisions. This person could be married, doesn't have to be, but this King of Pentacles, it seems like opportunity finds them. The King of Pentacles doesn't really need to pursue the opportunities because the opportunities find them. And usually people are saying, offering them money for their services or offering them money for, whatever it is that they can do to help this person. And I feel like this is going to find you no matter where you go, Aries. Yeah, I feel like you have, it kind of makes me think that you might have some Emperor energy as well because the King of Pentacles is part of the Emperor energy, right? And you are the Aries. We have the Three of Cups, and that is being placed on a fiery climax approaches. Reunion. There we go. We are preparing to reunite, Aries. Yeah. I knew it was coming, right? We watched it in the weeks before. It's really lovely. Fiery climax. It is a full moon in Aries, it says here, but of course it won't be a full moon in Aries. It'll be Scorpionic Taurus energy. Yeah, but you could also have water in your chart, right? And you will feel the vibrational stuff on that. So you could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer in your sun, moon, or rising. It says, your commitment is being tested. Ooh, somebody's being tested. How are you being tested, Aries? All up in your head. I feel like someone is teaching. I feel like the current energy you're in right now, I feel it as sacrifice. Yep, that's what you're doing. You're learning that you have to sacrifice something in order to be happy. And it might be that relationship. Might be there's the sacrificial lamb right there. But I joke a little bit about it, y'all, because I love to raise your vibration. But honestly, this really feels like beautiful energy. A fiery climax approaches. And it is during some sort of reunion. And I think that's pretty beautiful energy. It's a little bit intimate. It's intimate. It's sexual energy a little bit, but it's also the deepest love that you could have for another. These people feel like they're friends. This love tribe feels like they're friends, but they also have deep love for each other. Yeah. I feel like the sacrifice is here, and I feel like your commitment is being tested because I feel like you have to pull away, or like I said, detach from something in order to be able to be happy. And that's really a sad situation to be in, but I'm on your side. I got your back, Aries, right? Like, I got your back. Nothing is set in stone, right? Nothing is set in stone, absolutely. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. What is that? Okay, we've got the Hermit. Nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah, you're thinking about if you want to set anything in stone ever again. I think that's what you're thinking about here, Aries. And we also have the Nine of Cups, which is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So I feel like, yeah, you've decided that you're going for broke. You're going for bust. Yeah, Nine of Cups. That's almost all the cups, right? I think this one cup that this person is holding right here, I think that one is the one in your hands, and I feel like there you are right down there, right? Yep, Nine of Cups. I feel like it's coming in. I feel like that's what's happening here. So you know what, Aries? I am gonna, I think, extend this. I didn't intend on it. So y'all, if you're an Aries and you're waiting for a personal reading, I'm sorry it's late this evening, but I do have to do clarifications here and get this uploaded, and then I will be back to do your personal readings. Please hang in there. Thank you for being patient. It is a very busy time of year. And by the way, remember when I told y'all in like August and September and October, get in for Christmas? Yeah, that's what happens. Okay, I'm going to go for now, but I'm going to go into the extended. So if you're interested in coming there, and I'm going to clarify all these cards. We're going to clarify these cards. We didn't even touch those. We got to throw some other oracles on top of here and talk to the romance angels and find out what sort of situation is going on. I'm going to use my Lenormand cards here. That usually helps me out with a possible outcome. So if you're down for that, that's where we're going to be. Love y'all. I'm going to go there. See you later. Oh, by the way, you'll see the link down below about